Hello and welcome to Film Companion South. You're watching NotATollyReview. My name is Hriday Ranjan. This week's movie is Bholaa Shankar. The film is directed by Meher Ramesh. The film stars Chiranjeevi, Tamannaah, Keerthy Suresh and others. Bholaa Shankar is a remake of the Tamil film Vedalam starring Ajit. Now it's baffling in the first place why they would want to remake this movie since even the original was quite a mediocre movie. But I was still invested because Chiranjeevi has a way with remakes. For example, I laughed out louder in Shankar Dada MBBS than the original Munna Bhai MBBS. But walking out of Bholaa Shankar makes you feel like you are back in 2007. That Dhoni has just won the T20 World Cup and you have recharged your phone with the new SMS pack. Personally, I have no problem with masala star vehicles as long as there is at least something new, like anything fresh in it for the viewers. But it is hard to find anything to analyze or critique since the film is so formulaic. Bholaa Shankar seems hell-bent on ensuring that there is nothing fresh at all in the movie. The 2000s template is migraine-inducing, but director Meher Ramesh goes ahead with it with full conviction. After a point, I started looking for my Nokia 2600 in my pockets. The swish-swash transitions, plot points like cell phone signal coverage tracking, even the large sets created for the action set pieces are just jaded. The action scenes are just basic cable fights, just cables and cables. But the worst of them all are the villains. They are these random Hindi villains that we keep seeing who are frozen in time. You know those Hindi villains who keep saying lines like maar denge, uda denge. It doesn't help that the music is extremely mediocre too. The background score seems like a rehash of Jabardast skits with all those sounds, like toing, what the fuck, all of that. The songs are so forgettable, I had to buy Chavanprash just to remember them. The women in the film are abysmally written. They are all either bossy or VP or lovey-dovey. They are written like the fantasies of a couple of guys in a Narayana Sri Chaitanya boys hostel rather than a writer's room. Tamannaah Bhatia gets a role that she has aced for nearly 15 years now, but it is just yet another case of own dubbing in a character that seems more grating than charming. The talented Keerthy Suresh is such a wasted opportunity in this movie that 2 tears started rolling down my left eye looking at her character. Which finally leaves us with the question, what does director Meher Ramesh do differently with this remake? Well, he adds some hat tips to Pawan Kalyan movies. There is a recreation of the famous Kushi scene, but even that is like... Pawan Kalyan songs are also played out for cheers as a last-ditch effort to spike your interest in the movie, but even that doesn't seem to work. At least Chiranjeevi seems to be having fun in the movie. He fights and he dances, he woos and he prances, but it's like you're watching a mosaic of Chiranjeevi through the years rather than a real breathing character. By the end of the movie, you feel bad for him. The biggest star of our times, a bona fide legend stuck with remakes. I mean, where are the writers? Now, I'm not doing songs in my reviews anymore.
No! God, please, no! No!
But if I did do a song, I would do a song to the writers. Saying, Rai Rai Amma, Manchi Story Rai Amma, Inka Enni Rojulamma, Ee Arava Sambar Amma. But obviously I'm not doing that. Bholaa Shankar, unlike the director's earlier movies like Shakti or Shadow, is not even ironically entertaining. It's like a vaudeville show of sorts with fights and dialogues and songs. The American director Howard Hawks once gave a rather simplistic definition of what is a good movie. He says that a good film is 3 good scenes and no bad scenes. Unfortunately, Bholaa Shankar is a reversal of the quote with no great scenes standing out at all. It is hard to sit through Bholaa Shankar without looking at your phone. It's like watching your favorite teacher in class, but the chalk is grating on the blackboard and you can't wait for the class to end. Thank you so much for watching our review of the movie Bholaa Shankar. If you haven't done it yet, please remember to subscribe to Film Companion South on YouTube for more videos, reviews and interviews. Thank you.